Welcome everybody, this is Baba's Snusi. Ooh, that's a weird one. Welcome to another Satisfactory Sunday episode. Oh yeah. This time we have another base showcase from the Lord. He hit me up on the Discord and he provided me with his game save file to showcase his base. So there we are. We are standing next to the hub. And in front of us is the lovely space elevator, as you can see here. There he has a little parking lot for the explorer, and if we turn our backs here, wow, that's a massive huge building. Woo! Woo! So cool, so cool. So we're gonna explore this base together. Let's get started. If we go in here, and it looks like the main entrance, and there's a little jelly pad, and oh wow, that's a huge building, and with these walkways, that looks really cool. So he provided me with some numbers, so I'm gonna take a look at them as we walk in this base here. It seems like he produces all his goods in this high tower where we're standing right now. So that should be 96 iron smelters for 2880 iron ingots per minute. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. You have to excuse the frame rate in here, but that's a lot of machines over in here on this bottom floor, I guess. One thing worth to mention is that he built really compact, as you can see here. So in front of every machine there's the merger and the splitters, and he uses the conveyor lifts. Beautiful in here to get the second row above. Pretty nice building style. I like that very much. For the power lines, it's a funny thing. He uses the gate frames to bring in the power lines instead of clipping them through the wall. You know that's possible in Satisfactory, but I like this method a lot. So, next floor. What we have here? Oh, concrete it seems. Concrete. He has 18 concrete constructors for 217 concrete per minute. And what we have over here? On this floor as well, it seems like he makes some Caterium ingots here. Just 2 of them. I think that's for storage facility only, as I can understand that. And on the other side here we have some copper production lines. Pretty nice stuff here. Let's continue a floor higher up on this beautiful staircase. What we have here? Oh, it looks like steel ingots. Yeah. Some foundries around here, some frame rates to trash into the bin. But steel ingots here, provided with some iron and some coal, I guess. So that should be 30 foundries to provide him with 900 steel ingots per minute. Pretty nice. I like that building. I like that the way he stuck his production lines all up above of each other. And you can go up on this staircase, on this beautiful staircase over here. Now what we have here, there's some iron plates I can see. Iron plates. Nothing happened except the frame rate goes to bad. Okay, that's for the 6 iron plate constructors to make 690 plates per minute. Everything lined up beautiful and perfect. One floor higher up we have, it seems like, iron rods. Whoa, that's a lot of machines if you ask me. And all the iron rods go on the left side there. And here we have the inputs. He uses the alternate recipe to make the iron rods directly from iron ingots. That's a nice to have alternate recipe for every single Megabase, I would recommend. Whoa! I was looking at the numbers and the banta flew right through that building. What the hell? Wow, I'm so scared. So cool. Okay, I didn't notice that before. So cool. Okay, that's 100 iron rod constructors to make 1500 iron rods per minute. Wow, wow, wow. It seems he needs a lot of iron rods. Perfect, beautiful, perfect. Okay, next floor above. What we have here? Okay, there's coming some steel ingots in, and we have some steel pipes, and it seems like Ethereum wire. Yeah, I think that's all in here. Let me quickly look what his steel pipe production is. 15 steel pipe constructors to make 225 steel pipes, if I can speak. And 2 quick wire constructors for storage only. 120 quick wire per minute. Nice, nice, nice. Next floor. On the next floor there's some copper wire, as I can see, and steel ingots as well. Inside here are 22 steel beam constructors to make 220 steel beams per minute, and the wire is 36 constructors to make 1600 wire per minute. Next floor above. Do you guys have seen something? He has all his inputs on the right side here, coming through that wall, and the output goes all over there to that wall, through that wall, and I think that's something special about. We have to look at that on a later stage. On this floor, it seems we have some more iron rods here and a lot of screws, freaking lot of screws. 72 screws constructors to make 6,480 screws per minute. Wow, 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 wow. Pretty nice, pretty nice. And we have some spaghetti lines over here. I like that. It's not that spaghetti, but it's a little bit spaghetti, and they go all through that wall there. We have to look what's behind there at some point. But first we go a floor above. Man, that's pretty cool. And I like the white scheme of this factory a lot. Everything he puts in white, and it makes something special for my eye. I cannot explain it, but it looks really, really cool. So here we have some more screws, as I can see. What's happened up here? Well, that many screws can only be one thing, and that's reinforced iron plates. And 34 reinforced iron plate assemblers to make 170 reinforced iron plates per minute, and 170 reinforced plates. That's a hell of a lot. You have to build pretty huge if you want to accomplish that. And where's the exit? I want to find the exit. Hello. Over here. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Yeah, over there. Yeah, thank you. Next floor. Next floor. Next floor. What we have inside here? That's modular frames. Yes, modular frames. And there's some stators and high-speed connectors, as I can see. Pardon me, that's of course circuit boards and some rotors along the side with the modular frames on this floor. There are 16 circuit board assemblers for 80 circuit boards a minute. 14 model frame assemblers for 54 mod frames per minute, and 4 rotor assemblers to make 24 rotors, as well as 4 stators for 24 stators per minute. Per minute. What's on the next floor? You know what this assembly machine's leading to? Oh, here's the stators. Oh, we have some motors as well, as long as some more concrete for some encased beams. So 13 encased beams assemblers to make 52 of them. Encased industrial beams, you need a lot of concrete for them, you know that. And yes, some leftover room for expansion. Next floor. Do we have a floor above? That's the second last, I think. And here we come to the good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. What we are producing here, let me guess. Yes, some computers, some nice computers. So 8 computer manufacturers for 15 computers per minute, and you know you need a lot of space for them. So all this not mess, it's perfectly lined up, and I like that very much. is all for the computer production, and over here I'm guessing heavy modular frames, right? Oh, nothing on the belt. Yeah, heavy modular frames. 5 manufacturers for 10 heavy modular frames per minute. Nice, nice. Nice, nice. So, 1 floor left. And on the last floor we have empty space. Nice. So cool, so cool. So, I guess as the game progresses and we have some more item production lines, he can just tag it up over here on top of that floor, on top of the building. So now let's go outside, ladies and gentle peeps, and look how high we are. Oh yeah, oh yeah, there's some coal power plants as I can see. And on the other side, ooh, what's that? We have to check that out in a later stage. And here, wow, 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 we are pretty high up, pretty high up. And what that thing is, I tell you in a second. First, I have to show you something really cool. So, on this tower here, he has the inputs on the right side from this looking, and the outputs on the left side there. And look how his solution was for that style. Oh, I tell you what, everybody, this is freaking hard to build. This is freaking hard to build. Look at that. So as high as the tower is, he makes all these conveyor poles, these stackable conveyor poles, to provide him with all the materials for the inputs here. And wow, so freaking cool. Can we see the bottom? Can we see the floor? No, no, not here, not here. That looks so freaking amazing cool. So freaking amazing cool. Let's quickly check out the output. On the other side we have the output, and oh, not that crypt, but yeah, a lot less belt, but nevertheless looking, right? So cool, so cool. Now let me show you the rest of the base. If we jump down here, oh, 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 jetpack, oh. Blah, blah, blah. So every episode I'm dying means it's a good episode, right? Okay, so we are at the hub now, and what we have over here is, I have to go out of the picture mode, some compacted coal just laying around. I think he hand feeds that thing. Not really a need for compacted coal in this stage of the game, I think. And over here we have what? Empty storage container. Oh, biomass. Okay, nothing special about here. This constructor makes the filters. Always nice to have and important. And the iodine infused filter, all hand fed and on standby. He don't want to waste some materials. If you have enough of that stuff. Now, ladies and gentle peeps, this all construction site here leads to this room. And what's that? Yeah, that's the central storage facility. So he has access to every single item he needs to go further up, and it's all nicely placed and easy accessible in this room right here. And for the inputs, yeah, I like this rooms where the input comes in. Look at that. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Meow. And on this side up, yeah, that looks so cool. All the inputs here, pretty nice for his central storage thingy. Nice, nice looking, nice. Now, ladies and gentle peeps, there's a train track going off, and there's this Skyway going off. Skyway's going off, if I can speak. Right. And we head to in a train now, and I tell you something special about this map. As we are driving, I can take you on the map real quick. So nothing much going on the map, except there's a locomotive and some stuff and some radar towers. Nothing more. We are down here, and he has just this train track and no other vehicles elsewhere. And that's a main reason for him, and I exactly asked that question to himself, and he said, the main reason I stuck with conveyor belts was so I could always have a reliable and consistent number of raw materials for input per minute. I set the raw feeds up after the Mega factory was built, so the numbers are exactly what the factory needs. So rather he have to wait for a train to arrive, and the numbers are not accurate there, so pretty nice way. So he built these skyways all over the map to get the materials in. One way, it's leading to here, to this structure, and that's a really cool structure, I think. I'm gonna break the train over here and jump out. It looks really cool, and I like the way he's built that in the ocean. Oh, that's a gap. And he has some conveyor belts to move faster forward, I guess. And here's an entrance down this staircase. Oh. Is there a nicer, faster way to go? Wow, okay. And look, all these belts. So cool. Wow. So we have some oil refineries here. So I think this is the main facility for his power production, and some plastic, as I can see here. So all these refineries in the back there are for some plastic. And over here we have the fuel production and the belts leading in this direction. But I think we have to go up again. So the fuel and the plastic goes out there. Oh yeah, and the rubber as well, and he brings that to base. Yes, and on the same tunnel there, the crude oil is coming in. That's a freaking lot of crude oil. And from this direction, crude oil coming in as well, as I can see there. Yes. So if we head up again, and if we're going in this building, you can guess it. I think there's some fuel generators in it, and yes, it is. Nice. So what we have here is 40 fuel generators for 6,000 megawatts, and supplied by 32 refineries and 1200 fuel per minute, consuming 1900 crude oil per minute, and he produces a total amount of 8,800 megawatts per minute. He has 33 coal generators back in base, geothermal generators to produce a total amount of 8,750, 8,850 megawatts, and that's all he needs. I think he is not going into the nuclear stuff at this point, but no need for that, right? And that's a pretty complicated production line, as you all know. So on this nice structure here, he has all the fuel generators to make some power for his base. Let's head further on this train track. On the other side of the train track, we are looking at some alkyd aluminum sheets production lines here. As you all know, the Mark V belts need a lot of alkyd sheets, and here is where he brings in all the quartz crystals, and the orangey poop there is the bauxite, and as long as with some copper from down there. And I think he wants to continue the train track in this direction to get more stuff. And with this 4 loading stations here, I think the plan is to bring in the alkyd sheets into the base, to the main central storage facility. So 1 train he uses, that's perfect. The train's got an update recently, so it should be fine. What this long train here means, I think that is a construction train. We have a lot of concrete, more concrete. No, more concrete. Ooh, there's some miners, some computers and stuff. Yeah, that's his building train, I guess. I think that's the way I would do it. So you need a building train. Yes, it is, it is. I have no numbers here, but you can see that there's coming a lot of alclad aluminium sheets in over there in these storage containers. So nice building over here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, back in base. I'm gonna show you what we have over here on this Skyways pointing in every direction of the map. So what he brings in here, and look at that. Freaking oil. Freaking oil. So much freaking oil. Wow. As long as coal, as I can see. Yeah. So we take a quick ride here on these belts, and the lag is when the map loads in, right? Look at all that oil. As we travel, I can provide you with some numbers. So for extraction numbers, he makes 1200 crude oil per minute, not including the power plant production. Then 2880 raw iron per minute for the iron production only chain. Then 1350 raw iron and 1350 coal for the steel, and 540 raw copper, 810 limestone, and 90 caterium with all the miners. So ladies and gentlemen, as we land here, you can see it gets lit off a little bit. From down there is coming oil. From further down there is coming oil. It's so freaking cool. I wanna go outside a little quick. So we are outside, ladies and gentlemen, and you can see we are far away from home when you bring up the map. So we're just pretty in the middle of the map here. That's a long journey and a long way for a Skyway with so much belt in it, right? Okay. And he even continues that to this point over there, where he brings all in the crude oil, and wow, the game looks beautiful from top of here. Right. Yes, so nice. So nice. I want to imagine how long that took to build all this stuff. Pretty nice. On that note, okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's it of the base of the Lord 1993, and that's an awesome looking base. I like that white scheme a lot, and he makes all the stuff nicely lined up and the way I would do it in Satisfactory. So pretty nice. Thank you him very much for providing me with his game save file. A huge shout out to him. And if you guys want to participate as well, hit me up on the Satisfactory Discord servers. I will put the link in the description down below. And on this side, ladies and gentlemen, look at that. There's his building, his big base over there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Lord. And have a nice Sunday. And I catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.